flexibility work for this session. We'll work with 90-90 again, but a little bit more focus, along with a privilege stretch for stretching out the hamstrings. All right, so getting back into our 90-90 position where we were before, if you need the blocks, they'll set up in the exact same way. So you'll have one under the hip front and the knee. If you don't need blocks, thumbs up. So with this one, we're setting up in exactly the same way, but now the focus is going to be on further strengthening the range of motion that we previously opened up with the alternating 90-90, or just the plain 90-90 as part of the prep work. So from here, same lineup. I'm going to start with doing a few reps just to make sure everything's still feeling good. Move forward. But now what we're going to do is we're going to do a series of contracting and relaxing, resting in between, like we did in the flexibility work from session 1. Starting with my 90-90s, let's say I've done a few reps to make sure everything's good. I'm first going to stop at that lowest position where I feel comfortable. And just like we did in our warm-up, I'm going to spend some time just working in that hip a little bit, maybe shifting side to side slightly, very small movements, just getting into that hip a little bit more at this level. I can kind of do little circles, different directions. Right now, just kind of getting the hip prepared for the work to come. Back and forth. And then once I feel like things have started to ease up a little bit, the tension's relieved somewhat from that hip, I'll start the working portion. So right now it's just a rest and getting comfortable in the position we're in. And we'll go through that at least twice in this video. From here, now I want to do the work. If you still feel you need support, you can have your hands on the floor, but if you can take your hands off the floor, that means you'll be working that much harder, quite likely. But you can always support yourself a little bit. Try to take the weight off the hands as much as possible and focus on having the weight in the lower body. From there, I'm going to take my hands off. I, of course, have to be engaged first. I'm going to hold myself in position. And I'm going to keep that position. I'm going to create a very strong contraction in the lower body. And as I do so, I'm going to press into the floor through my lower body. I'm going to engage my upper body so the whole body is connected. And I'm going to hold that position for, say, a count of 10 to begin with. At the end of the 10 count, I want to relax. And by relaxing, I mean not just letting the tension go and coming out of it, but letting the tension go and trying to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. So do make sure you continue breathing while you're doing this. We don't want to be holding our breath even while we're contracting as hard as we can. We should be able to breathe, just deep, sort of shallow breathing. And when we're resting in between sets, that's when we'll take the slow, deep breaths and try to relax and allow us to adjust to the new position we're in. So, starting with the first rep, I'm in my position. I'm going to engage my lower body, engage my upper body, and then I'm going to press into the floor as I squeeze my fists. 2, 3, 4, and I'm still engaging everything and still talking and breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I relax and come forward a little bit. And then I can place my hands back down on the floor and try to let the tension go in my lower body. So I'll try to release that tension. I'll allow the weight to set on my hands. And I'm going to take a series of very deep breaths. The breathing should be slow and deep. Use maybe a 5 count to breathe in and a 5 count to breathe out. This is a nice slow breath, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 1,001, 1,002, and so on. Nice big breath in. And out. That was one breath. The whole time that I'm doing this, I'm trying to do a little check throughout the body and make sure I'm not holding tension somewhere. So I generally like to start from the bottom up, since I'm working on the lower body, and make sure that my ankle is relaxed, my calf is relaxed, my legs are relaxed, and then work my way up, make sure everything's relaxed. Other than my upper body supporting myself, I want to let all the tension go in that body, and I'm just allowing my nervous system to adapt to the new position that I've just gotten into. Once I start to feel like the tension's eased up a little bit, and I feel I can do some more work, I will repeat the contract and relax phase. So I'll contract the lower body, hands will come off the floor, I'll squeeze everything and press again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull myself forward a little bit and resting the hands on the ground again. Now you'll notice that as I went a little bit deeper in the stretch, I didn't give up my straight back position. I didn't round my upper body. I didn't turn my head towards the floor. Basically just hinged at the waist and came a little bit deeper. So we can rest here again, and then once you're done resting, you could do a third contract relax. However, if you're new to this and you figure 2 is good for now, certainly you could take a break there and come back to it later and attempt 3 sets. I find 3 is the best number though. By the 3rd set, you should feel that things are really loosening up. The 1st set kind of wakes things up. The 2nd set gets it moving better, and the 3rd set basically solidifies it. And I can switch and do the other side. I won't bother with this video. Just set yourself up on the other side and do the same thing. Find your position, relax, settle into it, breathe. Even at after the last set of 3, I like to, on that final relax, I like to let everything go at the bottom and relax, hold myself to that body, and work into the hip again. Now that I've gone into that nice deep area where I haven't been yet, I want to try and get accustomed to that position. So before I come out of it completely, I might once again sort of explore going a little bit sideways on it, outside to in, to see if I can work a little bit deeper into that hip, just nice and easy, not overdoing it. I don't want to push it to the extreme, but it's just some light movement in that deeper position where I haven't been yet, just to help the hip feel better and adjust better to that position. So that is the first flexibility exercise. The second one is the hurdler, which, if you think of a hurdle position, someone jumping over hurdles, one leg will be straight, one will be bent. You can have this knee bent as much as you like. It can be tucked in completely. The knee position can be wherever you feel most comfortable. For most people, this is the most comfortable spot, but I've found that a few people are more comfortable with this position. So it really depends on where your hip issues are. If you're more comfortable with the leg out in front, you can do it that way. I actually find this one a little bit harder for myself for whatever reason, as far as getting the full range of motion in the hamstring, because I am super mobile. In the hips, I can get very deep in this, but this is a very awkward position for my knee to be in. So for me, it's far better to be in this position, because then I can get my chest all the way down without putting any strain in the knee. But you decide where you are and just be cautious of that position. So from here, just like the 90-90, I'm going to set myself up so that I'm in line with that lower leg. The center of my chest will be over the knee. I want a nice flat back, so I'll have my hands out in front, and I'll have my spine nice and tall. And from here, I'll start with some reps like I did with the 90-90, in that I will hinge forward at the waist, making sure that I'm keeping a nice flat back. So again, I'm not doing this. Rounding the back takes all of the emphasis off the area that we're working on, which is the hamstring through the hip. So, nice flat back, I'm reaching forward. So my chest is actually coming forward, my head is not going down. I'm keeping my head back, and I'll do some reps to find my end range. After about 5 reps, I'll feel that, oh yeah, this is a good spot where I can keep my back flat. If I'm going too far and I start to do this, I will stop and bring it back, make sure I flatten the back first. Then, just like the 90-90, same process. I'm going to spend some time here breathing and relaxing, and when I feel that tension go, I'll engage the lower body through the upper body, keeping a nice flat chest. I'm going to drive my heel, the back of my calf, the back of my hamstring. I'm going to drive this whole leg into the floor. I'm going to drive this knee into the floor, and I'm going to hold this position for a count of 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and then I'm going to relax and pull myself forward. Then I'll set my hands down. You'll notice that I'm maintaining that flat back, but at this point now, I'm going to try and let the tension go in my lower body. is focus on my breathing, try to let all the tension go. And once I feel that it's eased up a little bit, contract, press. 1, 2, 10, slow counts for you. And on the 10th, pull myself forward, set my hands down, breathe and relax. And then I can switch to the other side. And just like any other work, I can do the set of 90-90, set of hurdlers, go back to the second set of 90-90, second set of hurdlers, and if you want to spend some time really working on your flexibility, do a third set of both. And this kind of work you can do a couple times a week. Treat this kind of work where you are, this flexibility work, as strength work. Unlike the prep work where you could do that every day because it's light, the intensity is low. The flexibility work is actually high intensity work. You are contracting the muscles, you're working them hard. The soft tissues surrounding the joints are working hard. So it's not something you want to do every day. You want to allow your tissues to recover from this. So at the most you'd want to do this a couple times a week, giving yourself at least 3 days in between. So I hope you found these exercises useful. Do follow along and let me know how you feel about it. And I will follow this up with a third level 1 hip mobility session. Hopefully by next week I'll have it up for you. And please share with anyone who might be interested. Thanks very much and have a great day.